I forgot to add myself to stream, so it's just streaming just streaming a black screen. What's up, guys? Woo! Welcome back to the Library of Alexandria. Today, guys, today we have celebrating 3,500 subscribers. Like, it's kind of a tripartite celebration. It's the Neapolitan ice cream, the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry of celebrations. One, boosh! It's like 3,500 subscribers, which is just like, it's just freaking awesome, guys. And second, it's my birthday on Thursday. And third, it's almost a year since I joined BookTube. It's like 10 months. I joined at the end of next month, so like 11 months. So it's freaking awesome. Like, hold on, let me say hi to all these people. What up? Dang, what up, Jesse? Yes, Charmeezy, Charmaine. And there's Kate. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got my first dose. Yay, Christina has not gotten any. Yeah, and you guys are going to be able to ask us anything that isn't like Katrina. Always good. My Latin students have a motto, semper cross, which means always tomorrow. So that is your motto. Luke, no problem. I destroyed Alan Ascends. Yes. What else? There's so many things. I can't click on all these, y'all. So I'm gonna click on some of them. Christy Lewis, what's up, Christy? Yeah, showed up for the Lays. Woo! This hat is too small for my big old head. I am. Look at this shirt, guys. I was told there would be orangutans. That's from Charmaine. Thank you, Charmaine. So yeah, there's just like, it's just so awesome, like being here. I might get some special guests up on here if y'all want to join here soon. But for now, like, what up? Like, ask us stuff, and we'll. How do I get this comment off? Oh, let's click it again. There we go. I don't know how to use this. Yeah, that shirt is great. I know, Leslie. What up, nerds? I love Leslie. That's right, Jesse. Guys, we are going to Busch Gardens on Tuesday, and when I see the orangutans, like I just like, pew, there's like a cartoon smoke cloud of me, and Christina has to catch up because I have to see the orangutans. So awesome. Like, one of them waved at us once. It's amazing. I love the orangutans. One time I went and they were like inside for medical reasons, and it was the worst Busch Gardens visit of my entire life, because it was like that's why
we go.
I mean, no, we also go for the coasters, but if I don't get to see the orangutans, I'm gonna be ticked. Hey, Christina, what is your favorite animal? This stupid hat.
My favorite animal?
That's what it says.
I love otters.
Hey, Ola. Oh, otters. Otters are awesome. Have y'all seen there's a GIF where the otter, and it's got a swear in it, but the otter, he has these like blocks, and like the trainer has thrown him these blocks that don't fit. And it's like the GIF is subtitled. He's trying to like make the blocks fit when they don't. So he like flings them up and he's like, look at this idiot. What is this, you dummy? They don't fit. And he like swears at her. It's really funny. You haven't? I'll show it to you. It's super funny. The otter looks so mad because the blocks don't fit. That's true. I'll show it to you. I'll look it up. Otters are super adorable. Dang, Andrew Bouchard. That's not Andrew. Yeah, Andrew, I'd be super ticked if I went and there were no red pandas, because red pandas are adorable. They're way adorable than who's the Dustin Hoffman guy from Kung Fu Panda? Which, by the way, Kung Fu Panda is actually really good, but Kung Fu Panda 2 is amazing. And then Kung Fu Panda 3 is mediocre at best. So otters versus orangutans, the orangutans win because they're smarter, and they just pick up the otter and break them, and no more otter. Sorry. That's true. I've seen it. Anyway, you talk to them while I'm looking at this. Talk to them.
Hi, everybody. We're glad that you are here. Otter. And do you like our party attire? I love my little bouncy. I don't even know what these are. They're like little antenna or something. I don't even know. And our lays. All of this was from Party City, and we each had a color scheme. So I went with pink, and he went with yellow. Yes, these are my accessories from our work parties, where we were going to be working and together side by side doing completely different things. And we're like, we're going to make this fun. So we're calling it a work party. And then if it's a party, you have to have like party it up attire. So I'm really excited to get to resurrect these to celebrate today.
Yes, we are also celebrating the fact that my PS5 came in not an hour ago after a multi-month, since November, sojourn a quest, I might call it, to get a PlayStation 5. Speaking of quests, I'm going to tell you guys about a quest. All right, does anyone want to hear about a quest? It's a quest. When I studied in Japan for, hold on. Evie, the orangutans would definitely win. Dang, what's up, Chaz? Christina, do you prefer Suave or Posh Allen before I tell this quest story?
Posh Allen.
That's right. What's up, Joanna? Hi. Ava, where is it? Is she meow? Oh, there she is. She's behind us. Yes, Kung Fu Panda 3 is like an extremely goofy movie. First of all, if y'all haven't seen a goofy movie, go on Netflix immediately or Disney Plus immediately and watch it because it's incredible. It's the sleeper hit of our generation. Then don't ever watch extremely goofy movie because it's garbage. So look, the problem is that I don't actually want to play any PS5 games because there aren't really any out that I want to play. I just want to play my PS4 games faster. So I want to play Witcher 3 again and get my last trophy, my Death March trophy, which is the only trophy I'm missing on Witcher 3 is the Nightmare difficulty playthrough. And Witcher is slow on my ancient PS4. So that's what I'm going to probably play first. Where's Leanna? I missed her. Leanna, where'd you go? Dang, there's Jay. I know it's ridiculous. Like scalpers, we should round them all up and I don't know, let Kelsier have a whack at them. I can't see everybody. I don't know. Oh, there's so many chats. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating, Katrina. Like Goofy Movie, extremely Goofy Movie is terrible. So anyway, real quick, I'm gonna tell you a story of a quest. When I was in Japan, right? Every time we went out to a quasi pizza place or whatever, I'd ask for pizza, and there was always this weird, it just wasn't normal pizza. And I'm like, y'all have pepperoni pizza? And they're always like, oh no, sorry, sumimasen. And I'm like, what? And so I went back to my dorm room and I looked up and I found a Domino's pizza. I found a Domino's pizza that was like a few miles away, but we didn't have any cars, so I had to walk. As soon as I start walking, first of all, I get to the subway station and I put in my 1,000 yen coin and it gave me 200 yen back. So it was like an $8.50 soda, which was ridiculous. And then I'm trying to walk and it's freaking, wait, no, it wasn't raining yet, but I got lost and I almost ended up on the freaking Japanese interstate. So I walked all the way like a mile and a half in the wrong direction. And then finally I found the Domino's, and the Japanese Domino's mascot at the time is like Elvis. So there's this Elvis guy, thank you very much, on the freaking what is the thing? The brochure. And I'm I'm looking, and I finally had to ask for a they call it an American style. Pepperoni pizza is an American style pizza. And it cost me $30 for a large pepperoni pizza. And I walked back and it started to rain and I had to walk back in the rain. And then when I finally got back from my epic quest, the other 4 kids who were there studying with us were like, hey Alan, can I have a piece of pizza? And I said, you better get your grubby hands away from this pizza that I earned on mine own quest. I will let you know where the Domino's is if you would like to walk there and get it yourself. Don't touch my pizza. And I ate cold pizza for 2 days after that. I did not give them a slice. Not a slice did I give. That's all true. That's all 100% true. That's true. It is.
I believe it.
It's so weird. Not you've heard this story, surely, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That no one else is it's weird not having people I got to get someone on here to talk because I'm just talking to. Leanna, your stuff is disgusting. Luke, your food too. Sorry. I can't. I'm the opposite of you guys when it comes to foodstuffs. Yes, we all must needs make sacrifice for pizza. I have not ordered a quart of Silver Flames. Thank you. I have to read the 2 before it. So that's right. Don't touch my epic quest pizza. Dang, you've been to China, Charmaine? I have not been to China, but 2 of my friends have been to China many, many, many times. I'm okay with it. His name was Big Mac, so he's probably all right.
Wasn't he really nice?
Yeah, Big Mac was nice. Yeah, the others, it doesn't matter. Hold on. Okay, we got some questions. Christina, when's your next book review?
When I finish a book.
Why are you so slow?
I'm a very slow reader. And it's not just that I'm slow at actually reading. I just don't read as I'm not as habitual about my reading. I go through spurts where I'm like, oh, let me read a lot. And then there's a dry spell. So right now I'm in a bit of a drought.
What are you reading currently?
I am reading the sequel. I'm still reading the sequel to Into the Wilderness. It's called Dawn on a Distant Shore. It's a
I'm sorry.
honey.
Sorry. Ava would like to say hi because she's having a fit. A fit. Are you all right, Kat?
No, she's not.
What is her damage?
She's just clinging, guys. He's not even holding her. She's just clinging on.
Whatever. She's
Hi,
fine.
Ava.
You're fine. Anyway.
Pawed me in the face.
Sorry. I am not ready to repent. Samwise, like you still haven't convinced me. Like Samwise hobbits are the worst. Like they're just the worst. Like what did the hobbits accomplish in Lord of the Rings besides destroying the ring? But like Frodo was like anybody could have done that. It's not just Frodo. What else? I do not. That's disgusting and heresy. What is the King's Dragon? I need to make a note. Ava, I only have one arm. She's purring. She just wants to be. It's so hot.
Tangled in the waves.
Spurgeon is. Where is the Spurge? I'll go grab him momentarily. He's back. You can see him. Hold on. Right there.
Wait, I can't.
There's Spurge right there. So I read. This is killing my head. I read Eye of the World like ages ago, and like Eye of the World. If you haven't read Eye of the World, here's Eye of the World. Farm boy, village attacked by Trollocs, run to new city, city attacked by Trollocs, run to new city, city attacked by more Trollocs, run to new city, Trollocs. I mean that's Eye of the World, and so I never continued reading, but I've heard really good things about the series as a whole, so I do need to read it. Like I do need to read it, but like I just finished Malazan and it's 10 books. Like I'm chilling out before I read something else. Ryan, a hobbit, Bilbo. Bilbo is the superior. He's the uber hobbit. Everyone else is Bilbo's the best. Why is she your only friend, Jesse? When will I get a pet orangutan? When they make it legal and I can afford one. And the scalpers stop buying them and keeping them in warehouses to sell to people with thousands of dollars. Thank you so much. This is so awesome, guys. Like when I started this, I never thought like I'd have this many subs. Like how many people like, okay. So I have Asperger's. So sometimes like when things hang on me, like I feel there's like tiny things, like the wee free men are clinging to me. Whoop. The wee free men are clinging to me. I do. Things are fine. Like, I mean, things are fine. I am actually torn. I want to start Spellslinger, but I don't think I have time. I may have to start Golden Sun or I'm not going to get it done, but I'm going to vlog Golden Sun. So I got to set up my ring light because the old one broke because they're super cheap. So when I was folding it up, it broke.
He was trying to adjust the like.
Thank you, Leslie. Thank you. The Samwise Funko Pop gifted to me so kindly by Evie is around this corner. This is the Samwise. This is the only Funko Pop I own. So anybody comes to my house is like, oh, you like Samwise? But I don't. That is from a mean friend of mine.
You can say, but my wife does.
Yes, that's true. I should do that. King's Dragon. I will make a note of that. Not Mary. It's Bilbo. I don't even know what I'm taking back. I say so many things that I need to retract. I don't even know what it is, Jay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. How do people run? I've never run a live show before. How do people do this? Hold on. Thank you, Angela. I thought so as well. Hold on. Dang, it's Crow. Crow is my boy. He lives in DC and he also loves Psych. Come on, son. Psych. Sean and Gus are like. I've read Name of the Wind, Luke. We talked about this literally on your
Name of the Wind to him.
He and I literally talked about this like not an hour ago. Not 60 minutes past did we discuss Name of the Wind, the epic tale of Quoth the Bard by Sir Patrick Rothfuss of the Bearded Clan. Oh my gosh. Favorite. Okay, I don't eat breakfast really. Buffalo wings. Buffalo wings hands down. Buffalo wings is my favorite.
Meal total. Okay.
What do you mean
not
meal
for
total?
Breakfast. That's not an answer to the breakfast part. It's just meals, right? You wouldn't eat, would you?
She said, what favorite breakfast or meal if I hate breakfast.
Right.
I don't
Are you
eat
answering
breakfast.
breakfast or are you answering meal?
I'm answering. Who eats buffalo wings for breakfast, Christina?
That's why I was clarifying.
Did it need to be clarified?
Yes.
Who eats buffalo wings for breakfast?
I
That's
wouldn't
madness.
ask you.
I just finished Fireborn, and as I said, I'm going to start whatever I said it was. Golden Sun. I think Leanna. There it is. There it is. See. The meaning of Fitz, as I learned, is child with no parents, aka busted. This is, oh yeah, I won't spoil it. Like Ruin was really, really good. Okay, so Veni Vidi Vici, that's the Italian way, and that sounds really cool. If y'all don't know, at Zella, after the Battle of Zella, Caesar said, I came, I saw, I conquered. Everyone knows Veni Vidi Vici. In Latin, it's actually pronounced Weni Witty Wiki, which sounds significantly less cool. Like Caesar, you know, he beats it and goes, Weni Witty Wiki, which people are like, what are you doing, Caesar? So the Italian pronunciation does sound considerably cooler. Veni Vidi Vici. Or if you saw Doug, like, y'all remember that show Doug that came on Nicktoons? Like when he has the, when he's trying to be the magician. That was his magic word as a magician. Veni Vidi Vici. Whatever, Doug. Did you ever watch Doug?
I don't know.
It had Pork Chop and Scooter.
I don't think.
And Roger Klotz. Hey there, funny. Hated Roger Klotz.
Don't think I watched it.
Green with like orange hair. He's the worst. You don't remember Patty Mayonnaise?
The names all sound.
Patty Mayonnaise. He wrote like a song for her. Patty, you're the pickle on my hot dog. Patty, you're the ice in my tea. Patty, you're the lettuce in my coleslaw. And Patty, you're the mayonnaise for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Patty, you don't remember that? All right, well. Whoop. Oh, I'm so far behind. Hold on. I'm trying to get to all y'all's questions. Inquiring minds want to know if there's anybody. Is there even anybody here anymore? Yes, what an excellent question. My favorite emperor. Okay, so it's probably Augustus because Augustus like did a good job. But Augustus was also a snake who was a really like incredible manager. He used to faint during battles, so he didn't win any of his wars. His best buddy Agrippa won all of his wars for it, and his other best buddy Maecenas was his propaganda minister. And through that, he used the populist uprising of Caesar's death to coast to the top. And then when he got there, he like said, "Screw you, plebs," and sided with the senators. And the Senate were like, "Oh, we'll keep you." And so there was he was the most efficient. Tiberius is emo. He sucks. Caligula, insane. He sucks. Nero, quit setting stuff on fire. You suck. Vespasian. I really like Vespasian, who was the first non-patrician emperor. He was from the like soldier class. So probably Vespasian. And he started building the Colosseum. Yay. Thank you for popping in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for congratulations. Yes, always. I will always talk about Latin. Okay, good. I've gotten to the bottom. Phew. I've caught up, guys. Caught up. My favorite historian, Thucydides, because everything we know about the Second Peloponnesian War, we know from a general who was also a historian who wrote about everything. And it's super, super interesting. Guys, the fact, like, I know everyone's seen 300, or if you haven't, whatever. Guess what? Xerxes isn't an 8-foot-tall Dalsum. He's just not. He doesn't go, yoga flame, yoga fire. That's not Xerxes, okay? The Peloponnesian War is one of the most interesting periods in history. And the fact that there hasn't been a Netflix or HBO miniseries about the actual Peloponnesian War, especially the Sicilian expedition. The Sicilian expedition is like the disastrous expedition that Athens was just like, let's conquer Sicily. Why not? It'll be fun. It could be like a horror movie with them like trying to escape the island after all their ships have been destroyed and like Jurassic Park, like raptors coming at them. Amazing. Like, I don't know why that stuff hasn't been done, but it hasn't. I mean, Alexander's fine. I mean, all right. I mean, he's okay. Alexander, he's kind of overrated for me. I like the Romans better than the Greeks. I mean, but Alexander, I mean, he knew how to win a war, so I'll give him that. I actually like Philip better than Alexander, so I like his son or his dad. Klaus, come on, Marcus Aurelius, like that's such a like. Do you read his meditations like on the reg? Like, do you be like, oh, I am very stoic, and a man sees good and. I don't know any of the meditations by Marcus Aurelius, but there's always people you see on Facebook and Instagram, people are always quoting Marcus Aurelius. He's all right. Marcus Aurelius is okay. He's better than his son. Commodus is an idiot. Underrated non-Roman civilization. I mean, the Greeks, but other than that, probably the Persians. The Persians are really, really interesting. The Persians invented a whole lot that the Romans then stole and improved upon because the Romans were thieves. I mean, the Incans are okay until Francisco Pizarro came along and no more Incans. In fact, Peter Schaefer actually wrote an incredible play called Royal Hunt of the Sun that is about Pizarro and Atahualpa, the king of the Incans at the time of the Pizarro was what, Portuguese? Time of the Portuguese? I think he's Portuguese. At the time of the Portuguese conquest. And it's really, really good. But it's like 25 male parts and then 2 non-speaking female parts. And it has a huge, elaborate, like golden sun set. And like that's got like gold leaf. And so at the end, like the Portuguese Pizarro and his men are like stripping the gold from the temple. Oh, it's super good. He's the guy that wrote Amadeus. If you haven't read that, hold on. Oh, buddy reads, Andrew. Buddy reads. If you saw my video about buddy reads, they are the crushing weight that destroy us all. So yeah, buddy reads first, and then I just decide whatever I really want to get to. Trying to finish series is how I'm trying to prioritize them now. Every now and then I let my patrons vote on stuff. So I think you've missed all the votes, Andrew. So you should check the votes when we have them. Anyway, before I keep answering more questions, guys. You guys are so awesome. Like, this community is so amazing. Like, I have had so much fun talking to you guys here and in the Discord. Like, I love our Discord, guys. It's so much fun. Like, everyone's so nice, and we don't like fight with each other, and it's just incredible. I remember the first people I talked to on BookTube was Katie Books. He was the very first person to comment on any of my videos, and it was my BookTube newbie tag. And he commented, and Kieran is this Welsh guy with a big old beard. Kieran's awesome. And he does a bunch of videos on the Man Booker Prize. And then it was the girls over at the Top Shelf Society, right? Top Shelf Society. Stephanie and Angela and Kristen and Sarah and Laura and Yesenia. And I listened to them talk about Emma. And then, like, my first good friend on BookTube was Jesse. And I went from 160 subscribers to like 380 overnight when Jesse gave me a shout out. So I owe a great debt to Jesse. And then I was involved in Shell Space, and the 7 of us mods, like back in July, like there was hardly anyone in Shelf Space. So it's just like 7 of us talking all the time. And then all of a sudden, like there's like 800 members now. And anyway, it just kind of grew from there. It's been super exciting. I've met awesome people. Hang on. Okay. But I mean, this isn't true. Like I can see how you could I could see how you, well, no, I can't even see how you get it. The Greeks better than the Romans? Really? What? No. False. This is false. Cheyenne, this is false. This is false. I'm so sorry to have to tell you false here, but it's false. I will. Luke, you're right. Everyone reads Sharp. If you like historical fiction and the Napoleonic Wars, or even just good historical fiction that isn't like set in the ancient times, it's so good. Like Bernard Cornwell wrote it, or Bernard Cornwell if you're British, which is just the better pronunciation of that. Bernard. So yeah, they're just great. Yeah, Caligula's the worst. My favorite classic book, anything that isn't Dickens, probably Catch-22. I mean, is that classic? It's not super classic. Animal Farm. I like Animal Farm. Communist pigs. Favorite Punic War, the second one. I mean, maybe the third one where Carthage just gets, but the second one. The first one is over Sicily, and the Romans are like, we have no boats. And then a boat like shipwrecks, and they're like, oh, look, this boat. And they reverse engineer. They're like, oh, we have boats. And then they.
What accent?
That's Keith. That's Keith. It's Keith. It's just a Roman.
Okay.
It's just a Roman guy. His name's Keith. This is the question of the ages, but Sam Vimes. Sam Vimes is, I have a video with Sam Vimes coming soon. Like Sam Vimes, I love death, but it's definitely Sam Vimes. The Lion King, it's the Lion King because I like Scar. I rooted for Scar. I'm certain there will be new Allens. In fact, where you go? Hold on. Yeah, I'll give you a preview of a new Allen coming. Favorite English monarch? Fat George of the Revolution, because he was, going crazy and, didn't take us seriously. So got him. Thanks so much, Chad. My favorite British saying. Okay, guys, Brits and Luke, you got to back me up here because you're a Brit, and Abby doesn't understand how to be British, but I believe that you do. My favorite British saying is 10 guineas to a bent hat pin. If you believe something so strongly, like you're so sure that you're right, you say, you know what, 10 guineas to a bent hat pin, that's going to happen. And what this means, of course, you know what it means, Luke, but for Abby and other people who don't know what this means, a guinea is British money, or old-timey British money, and a bent hat pin is worthless. So when you say 10 guineas to a bent hat pin, you're saying, I will bet my money versus your crappy thing that is useless. That is how sure I am. If you do not use that phrase, you must needs take it and use that phrase. It's amazing. I use it. I literally use it all the time. Aurelian is cool. I do like Aurelian, but like once we get past like the 200s, I'm not super interested in the Empire. I'm a much bigger fan of the Republic and early Empire. I do hear the people sing, do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men? I do. Vimes, 100%. Commander Samuel Vimes. I've debated doing history videos on my channel. I mean, no one would watch them, but I would make them because I love them. In fact, for this last 9 weeks, every Friday I have gone into the voice chat of Shelf Space. And I've had several people, Kate and Charmaine and Pete and Katrina and Evie and Jesse and Tara have come and listened to my Julius Caesar lecture. Because I've been lecturing about Julius Caesar for the last semester. And so they've been listening to me lecture about Caesar. And it's been super, super fun. And they respond only in GIFs. So it's fun reading it back and seeing what GIF they were, like what GIF goes with what I was talking about. When spring break is over, I'm starting a mythology unit. So the Battle of Cannae. If you don't know, the Battle of Cannae is the greatest military defeat in history. Somewhere between 80 and 120,000 Romans died in a single day because so there's two consuls in charge of Rome, and when they're in the field, like one is in charge on one day and another's in charge on another day. And so they're like, hey, we should totally attack Hannibal. And the other one's like, it's a trap. It's a tarp. Don't attack Hannibal. And so he's like, it's my day. We're not going to attack Hannibal. Well, the next day, the guy's like, well, it's my day. I'm attacking Hannibal. And it was a classic pincher maneuver or pincer attack. He's got pincers. You know what that's from? Bonus points if you know what that's from. Do you know what that's from? I bet someone in the comments does. Anyway, and they all died. And if Hannibal had stormed Rome right then, Western civilization would have changed as we know it. But he waited, and the Romans were known as the human hydra because they had an endless supply of human capital. So if you wiped out 80,000 of them, give them time, 2 more armies will spring up in their place, and that's what they did. Favorite non-Roman ruler? Who is my favorite non-Roman ruler? Oh, John Adams. I mean, he's not a ruler really, but I like John Adams. He's my favorite of the presidents. I don't know playing this. I can't play the spoons. Leanna would win. I cede to you. Am I back to this, or did you say it again? Cheyenne.
Maybe you were back to it.
Cyrus is amazing, followed by Darius, and then Xerxes was a chump. I hear that David Gemmell has some really good ones about the Spartans that were trapped over in, or the Greeks that were trapped in Persia after the Peloponnesian Wars that I've wanted to read. There's some Roman like detective novels. I haven't read them. I wish there was more set in the historical time because I think it'd be awesome. Thanks, guys. Like I have considered doing that. Favorite one of the ancient world? Probably the Colossus of Rhodes. Like I really wish I would have been able to see the Colossus of Rhodes. Other than that, maybe the lighthouse at Alexandria. There's a real place. The sea people. Which sea people? The Carthaginians? Oh, Christina.
What hobbies do I enjoy?
I'm gonna let Christina talk now. Sorry.
What hobbies do I have? Oh no.
You literally talked to your mom for an hour about scrapbooking this morning.
But I don't scrapbook. I haven't scrapbooked. I might start scrapbooking.
You play with the dog.
I hang out with my dog. I watch TV with him.
You hang out with your parents?
I talk and hang out with family and friends. I do read some. And yes, I am on the church worship team. Yes.
She's the pianist for our church.
Well, I play a keyboard now, but yes, I'm an instrumentalist. I play whatever they hand me that has keys.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, well, I much prefer an acoustic piano, but I feel like
it's the nicest way you've said that.
I do not know all the buttons on. I don't know how to. I feel like I'm trying to fly an airplane.
You are a classically trained pianist.
Yes, I studied it in college. That's my degree. And so I don't know what to do with all the buttons. And every now and then we have like technical issues. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Like, it's just not making sound. I don't know. Like, I'm done. I'll just mime and just pretend that I'm playing. And so I do prefer the piano because then the sound won't just like cut out. There's no troubleshooting with the piano.
Spurge has come to say.
We have a guest.
Spurge has come to say hello. Look up. Look, Spurgey. Spurgey, look at the people.
Here, bud. Look, you can see his eyes.
He is displeased. Let me see here.
Into the microphone.
Okay, so I've been to Rome twice. I've taken students to Rome twice, and it is freaking awesome. Like you could feel the weight of history in Rome. It's just, and the Colosseum is big, but it's way bigger in person. And really, the Colosseum is like, it's fine, but it's a huge tourist destination. My favorite place we went was the Baths of Caracalla, which is the largest like Roman bath complex remaining. Absolutely incredible, but it was off the beaten path, so we like didn't go with the tour. We had like a free day, and so I took the kids there, and it was really, really awesome. I also want to go back to Japan. What about you?
Travel destinations?
Bucket list.
I want to go to Germany because I have family there, and there's a lot of music history there. And I also want to go to El Salvador because my other grandfather, one grandfather was from Germany, one grandfather was from El Salvador.
His name's Otto. He's awesome.
Yeah, and I've never been to either place, so I would really love to go.
I just did that. I keep clicking that one. Crow. Posh Allen. Posh Allen really likes, what does Posh Allen?
He likes Dickens.
Does he? Oh, yes. I love it when books are incredibly
long.
You can talk.
I like Dickens.
Where are the Posh Allen
for
glasses?
the record.
I don't know the Posh Allen glasses. Just here is a sample, just so you know,
I'm gonna put my hat on too.
of what you can expect. Don't mess with Texas. That's right, y'all. Woo! Woohoo!
The next Allen.
No, it's a hint. It's a hint. We'll see. Mesoamerica. I mean, agree, disagree. I think the Aztecs and the Incans are awesome. But I mean, I can't, like the Romans, like I just can't. I can't get over the Romans. I have not. I own Codex Alera, and I want to because I've heard, it's based on, like he said, someone betted me couldn't write a book on the Romans and Pokemon, so I definitely want to read it. Who's better, Alcibiades or Themistocles? Alcibiades is a twerp. My kids always really like Alcibiades because he always has a plan. No matter what happens to Alcibiades, he constantly gets out of trouble, escapes from jail, in trouble with the Athenians, swaps to the Spartans, in trouble with the Spartans, swaps to the Persians, in trouble with the Persians, back to Athens. Then he becomes a pirate king. And so, Alcibiades is fine, but Themistocles is the one who, it was his, the Delian League was his brainchild and the improved navy. Themistocles is like the used car salesman of ancient Athens. That is not fair. I actually, Andrew, in my top 5 series, some top series video at the end of last year, I said I can't really judge this yet until Senlin 4 comes out in November because Greatcoats is done. So right now Greatcoats is higher because Greatcoats is done, and Tyrant's Throne was to me the perfect wrap up of Greatcoats. So, but Senlin could overtake it just because of how much I love Senlin. It just depends on how good this 4th book is. Oh man, are we that far back? Oh my criminy. Oh my gosh. Hopefully soon, because Christina has family in Orlando, so hopefully we'll get there soon. Oh crap.
Did you lose your place?
Yes, I'm so far behind. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. Oh my gosh. Guys, you guys are amazing.
I'm only gonna miss some questions.
I'm gonna try to hit as many as I can. Yes, thank you, Jesse. 10 guineas to a bent hat pin. She knows. What? It is not fake phrase. Fake phrase. It's not a fake phrase. No, it's real. It is British. What do you guys it's real. 10 guineas to a bent hat pin. Luke, I expect to see that in a video soon. Favorite musical? Mine is 1776, starring William Daniels of Mr. Feeney fame. I watch it all the time. I watched it so much in high school that I wore out the VHS, had to get a new VHS, and then got a DVD, and then got the extended edition DVD, which is 3.5 hours instead of just 3 hours. What about you?
Well, I think you're missing a close second is High School Musical for Alan.
High School Musical.
He loves High School Musical.
I do, but it's not. I mean, it's not up in the echelon. But I do love High School Musical. That's true. That's true. We're all in it. I can't do it together. I play High School Musical songs when my advanced kids are taking tests. They hate it, except they secretly like it. Well,
and I might be a little basic, but I really love Hamilton.
Hamilton's fantastic. Les Mis is Philip Quast as Javert is he's just so good. I don't know what's happening. Hold on, let me click everything. You mean they should take lessons from me, Joanna? That is what you mean. If you guys want history videos, I'll give you history videos. Like again, I don't really look at the algorithm. Like I don't really care. Like, I love doing this and I want to do stuff that I like. And I really like doing the history stuff. I just haven't had a chance. Like I'm just so tired.
And it's just preparation.
Correct. And like lecturing, like I'm this energetic all the time in class and stuff. No, we do not, Andrew. No, we do not. History skits. Oh, that's interesting. That's I stroke my mysterious beard. Nice. Favorite Chinese dynasty? The Han. Back with the second Warring States period between the Wei, the Wu, and the Shu. That's my favorite. That's my favorite period. Yes, people who have been there. Yes, I am working on a second Poppy War. I have it. Like I have my notes, my second History of the Poppy War video. I just have not yet filmed it. Again, it just takes a long time. You guys are so nice. Look at all this. You people are the best. All right. Well, by popular demand, with the 20 people asking for it, I'm gonna give you some history stuff. Yeah. I mean, I can give they're pretty detailed, so just be a series. You can show up and listen to some. Harry Potter, Monty Python, and I don't know what this is all in reference to, but HP in the oh, they do know. Yes, thank you. It's the pincers. Thank you, people who knew it. I didn't know what that was in reference to.
Oh, wait, what is it from? Which one?
It's from Harry Potter.
It's from Harry Potter?
Yeah, he talks about the spiders. And yeah, they had pincers, and he does.
How do I not know that? That's embarrassing.
This is okay. So for Pirates of the Caribbean, Pirates of the Caribbean 1 is probably the most perfectly plotted movie I've ever seen. Like it has the exact perfect, the pace is just amazing. It's structured so well from beginning to end with such an amazing score. I love that movie. I love the first Pirates of the Caribbean. And I had a student who also had Asperger's, and he would constantly. I gotta find a paper towel roll.
Why?
Because.
Hold on, guys. We'll be right back. Incoming.
Excuse me. Whoa. Anyway, so he would had a cardboard tube he would carry around, and he would just go, "That's got to be the worst pirate I've ever seen." Just randomly throughout class. And if someone did something good, he'd go, "That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen." Just for a month. This was the thing that he did. And it was my favorite thing. And so I took it from him long after he stopped doing it. I kept doing it.
I love that.
Favorite sites to see? The Baths of Caracalla is my favorite. The Colosseum's awesome. The Vatican, I mean, dang, Chelsea!
Hi, Chelsea.
We love you and we miss you so much. Chelsea, our friends Chelsea and Jeff actually introduced us. Chelsea right here introduced us. She said, "Have you met Alan?" to Christina. And they moved to New York from here a week or 2 days.
We were on our honeymoon.
2 days after we got married. So we have not seen them since we got married. And it makes me so sad because they are the best. They are the best of all the people. But the Vatican's fine if you want to look at carpets. Like it's like a hall of carpets, like a hall of tapestries. It's just carpet on the wall. The map hall is really awesome in the Vatican, though. And every time I go, the tour guide won't let me go to the right where all the freaking Roman and Greek busts are. They're like, no, we got to keep moving. I'm like, I don't want to keep moving. Let me go this way. I am a grown man. You take the children. I'll go this way. They won't let me. Yeah, I definitely want to read that. Hold on. Yes, Leanna, I definitely need to do that. Pierce Brown, like that's one of my favorite parts of Red Rising is the Greek and Roman influences. I listen to a lot of musical soundtracks. It's really most of the music I listen to. Yeah. So what's my favorite Hamilton song? Like what's my favorite Hamilton? Room Where It Happens. Room Where It Happens.
No, wait
it's
for
not?
it.
No.
Is it not Wait
It's
for It?
Room Where It Happens. Definitely. No, it's Schuyler Sisters. I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution? I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident that I'm not created equal. And when I'm Thomas Jefferson, I'm going to compel him to include women in the sequel. Work. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. That's dumb. Everyone's gone. Look, there's like no people left. People watching, 0.
I'm like, I embarrassed myself now. Hang on, guys. I'll be back.
We're currently watching Modern Family because it finally got there for streaming. And I love Phil. He's at Magic Camp. I love Phil. Christine, did you play any other instruments? Asks Kristen.
No,
Oh,
just piano. I own a ukulele and a violin and a guitar, but I can't play them. I have a thing for stringed instruments, apparently.
do you ever get stage fright?
Yeah, I still get nervous. Yeah.
Yeah, JJ. I'm sure you're gone now, but hello.
I feel like if you're not nervous about it, it means you don't care enough.
Yeah. My favorite TV show of all time. What have I seen the most? The Office. Is it The Office? It's probably The Office. I mean, honestly, it's probably The Office. And I know that's such a basic answer, but it's probably The Office.
It wouldn't be Law and Order?
Dang it. It's Law and Order. It's original Law and Order with Jack McCoy and Jerry Orbach. Well, they weren't on the original, but it's not SVU. It's Law and Order. I have like all 8 seasons. All 8 seasons. There's 20 something seasons. I have up through season 8. I wanted to be Jack McCoy when I was young. Like, objection! Like, you're out of order. Like, I love Jack McCoy. And Jerry Orbach, which if you didn't know, Lieutenant Briscoe, Jerry Orbach from Law and Order, the detective from Law and Order, was the original Lumiere in the cartoon Beauty and the Beast. He was originally a Broadway actor. He originated the role of El Gallo in The Fantastics. Hang on. Boom. Shulgi asks, do you listen to classical? She listens to classical music.
I do.
Who's your favorite component? Is it Big Hands?
No, not Rachmaninoff.
Oh.
Schubert. My favorite is Schubert. I don't know why. I just love his music.
Okay, man, we're all the way back when I brought Spurgeon over here. Okay, good. We can cut through a lot of Spurgeon things.
This was like 10 minutes ago.
Johnny, you didn't see the new Alan? Did you miss it?
They asked 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
I don't think we've done new Alan yet.
Oh, have we not? Bollocks.
These are from 3:30.
Yeah, that's true. Andrew,
I do have
Andrew's our friend IRL.
I do have a master's degree in piano performance and pedagogy. Yes.
And she runs a studio. She has like 50 students.
I do.
And 2
49.
teachers.
Yes.
Oh, Joanna, please go. It's so awesome. And send me all the pictures. I have been to Pompeii, Fox. If y'all don't know, K Fox, Discworld, huge Discworld fan, which makes her good people. I've been to Pompeii. The first time I went to Rome, took kids, we went to Pompeii, and Pompeii's enormous. It's way bigger than you think it is. But when you go with a tour, you don't get to go on your own. So we got to explore like one tiny quadrant of Pompeii. And I mean, it was all right, but I could have spent a whole day at Pompeii exploring. We went to Ostia Antica, which is Rome's first port. We went there the last time, and I thought that was much more interesting. It was just, it was gorgeous. I love ruins. Yes, Zara, yes! The Baz of Caracalla. He is, in fact, a Sith Lord. Japan was amazing. Okay, so when I was in Japan, Otosan, which was our dorm dad, is it, like, if you ever seen anime, like he was literally a stereotypical like the grandpa character in anime. Otosan was amazing. Like I don't actually know his real name. We just called him Otosan, which means dad. But I drank a lot of soda. They literally called me Cola-san while I was there because I drank so much Coke. And I couldn't eat Japanese food, so I ate McDonald's a lot and like potato chips. And I also smoked. Like this was back when I smoked cigarettes like a lot. And so we went to Royal Host, I think it's called, which is like a Denny's. Like that, and Otosan like had like one drink and he was like flushed and stuff, and he's like pointing at me, and like because there were 5 of us. 2 of us had taken through Japanese 5, so we were pretty decent at Japanese as long as we had a dictionary and talked pretty didn't talk at normal speeds. The other kids were like had just finished Japanese 2, so they didn't really know. Like they relied on us to talk to Otosan, and he bought him and his wife like an electronic dictionary. It's really awesome. But he's talking to us and he just points at me. He always told me like genki janai, like you're unhealthy, like genki janai, power down. And I'm like he would say that, like literally, this is all true. So he would point at me after he had his beer at Royal Host, and he pointed at me and said, hey you, because that's how he get our attention. Hey you, Kora, tobacco, potato chips. Just like that, exactly like that. Kora, tobacco, potato chips. And he kept repeating it. And he started like leaning out of his chair. Kora, tobacco, potato chips. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like he had his one beer and he was just like, woo, he was loopy. Otosan was the best. I loved Otosan. But yeah, that was pretty good description of me when I was in Japan. Yes, I would love to go to Scotland. I want to go to the UK.
Let's do it.
I also want to go to Germany. I want to go to Trier and see the Black Gate and other various Roman things. Okay, I don't like the Eastern Empire. Once Rome falls in 476, I'm not super interested. Like the Byzantians, like they're not really Roman at that point. Like, I don't like the Eastern Empire, the later empire really. So I'm kind of over the empire by the time the West falls anyway. Certainly after they move the capital out of Rome to Ravenna, like. Cheyenne, we are going to like literally, we're going to do battle. It's like, we're going to fight. I want to go to Cretan Rhodes and Athens and see this stuff, but I mean, I haven't been, so I can't say, I can say you're wrong, but I haven't been to like, actually, I'll just say that you're wrong and just go, we'll fight on this. Let's schedule it, pencil it in. We'll duel in Weehawken. Germany, Dickens. It is possible to teach yourself Latin. I would, do a Google search for best ways to self-teach Latin. There are a lot of good books to self-teach. If you're good at English grammar, if you understand English grammar, you'll be okay. Latin is one of the easiest second languages to learn, really, especially to like an intermediate level. Yeah, I can't find my glasses. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Here where they're seeing. There we go. Hold on. Because it went down.
Oh, it was at like 3:33. Look at the times.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So, oh my gosh, we're way up here. They are first editions. You're absolutely correct. Evie, if y'all don't know, Evie in my Discord, like we have a channel called The Gift Shop, and Evie gifts like every one of my videos. It's absolutely amazing. Veritas is amazing. Klaus, Leslie, can you chime in here and tell Klaus that Veritas is amazing? Oh my gosh, the chat. No one can outdrift Formio, Devlin. Devlin is a former student of mine and is now, hopefully you're studying herpetology still, but he's doing something with lizards. Devlin's a good kid. He took my classical studies class, so he knows about Formio. The Battle of Naupactus, we call it AKA Tokyo Drift because of the, like he literally like Tokyo drifts one merchant ship. Oh, the British is 10 guineas to a bent hat pin. That is a British phrase. Phil Dunphy is amazing. High School Musical is top tier. Thank you, Mayor. Yes. Sound of Music is good. Sound of Music is good. I love Julie Andrews. Yes, Gregory up there. Agreed. High School Musical is fantastic. It is fantastic. What's the best song from High School Musical? What is it? Is it no, stick to the stuff you know. Nice. It's like a giant violin. No, it's like a saw. No, it's like a giant violin. I play the cello. I have not yet seen A Greatest Showman. Christina has seen it and wants me to watch it.
I really liked it. I liked it. The music was really, really good. I love Zac Efron though. Don't hate.
I don't like Zac Efron either. Like put a shirt on. Put a shirt on, Zac.
Here's my thing. Everybody thinks he's really attractive, but I think he looks like my cousin. So
who?
I'm
Alex?
super weirded out by that.
Alex?
Yes.
He does kind of look like Alex.
Yeah.
But he needs to put a shirt on. That's his problem. Is he's no wonder he's cold all the time. Wear a shirt, Zac.
Cold all the time?
I'm assuming he doesn't have a shirt.
Maybe he's
Look at all these cultured folks. I know. Oh, it's Monster Pistata. Yay, thank you so much, Muppet Joe. I am also a Muppet, apparently. Yes, that is coming, Jesse. Aragon. Yes, Aragon. Pincers. We're back to the pincers thing. POTC, best movie ever made. What is POTC?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes! Guys, it's like I'm living in a time 12 minutes ago. Okay, we gotta go. Going. Pirates. Yay, thank you. Yay, Chelsea. Lydia's there. So
hi, Lydia.
about our friends Jeff and Chelsea had a 5-year-old. Lydia was 5, right? She's 6 now. I don't know how old she is, but she's young. 6, 7, 4, 5. No, she's like 6. Anyway, she would always be wearing like an Elsa shirt or an Anna shirt from Frozen. And I always be like, why are you wearing a shirt of the bad guy? Like Elsa's the bad guy. She's like, no, it's not, Alan. I'm like, yes, Hans is the good guy. Prince Hans is the good guy from that. She's like, no, it's not. I just wind her up. And Jeff and Chelsea would be like, why are you winding up our 4-year-old? It amused me.
She was our flower girl.
She was a flower girl at our wedding.
And she did a fabulous job.
Yeah. It's the only way to take kids. Next time I want to go like on a trip of our own. Yes, our Skylar sister. We sing Hamilton with some frequency.
I tear up in the same places every time.
That's accurate. Yes, that's right. Thanks. Why are you embarrassed? It's amazing.
I embarrassed myself.
Why? It's awesome. We can do the Satisfied part. Do you know the Satisfied part?
What?
The Satisfied song? I can sing all of Satisfied.
Really?
I can. I'm not going to, but I can. I much prefer, like the very first Hamilton song I heard was "You'll Be Back." You'll be back.
That's the first one I heard.
Soon
too.
you'll see. I like the American Office better because Michael Scott, unlike David Brent, is like unredeemable. David Brent is just such a freaking douchebag. Like, no, the money was for both dances. No, it wasn't, David Brent. Your dance is cringeworthy. Like, leave Neil and what is her name? Neil and the boss lady alone. It's not for both dances. And oh my gosh, when he goes home to get the guitar at the training session and he's free love on the free love freeway. The love is free and the freeway's long. We're on the hot love highway or whatever. Y'all remember that episode of British Office? Ugh. Oh my gosh. Oh, so embarrassing.
Michael Scott is lovable.
I'm getting orangutan videos. I'm gonna shoot a whole Busch Gardens day for the patrons while we're there.
We have videos from last time too.
We do.
I have them somewhere.
Thank you. I still kind of want to be Jack
awesome,
McCoy.
Jesse.
I don't watch SVU anymore. I've seen all the SVUs really up to a couple seasons after Stabler left. But Christina doesn't watch super violent shows. Even half the time I have to watch Law and Order when she's not here.
Mm-hmm. The crimes are they freak me out sometimes.
Yeah, she's not.
I can only watch certain.
I lived in Connecticut for a year because I followed a girl out of during college. I always tell my kids, first thing I'm like, # Walker Life Lessons. Do not follow your significant other across the country after high school. Do not do it. Just don't do it. I've literally had one student email me and be like, hey, you were right. After they didn't listen to me, because they never do. Favorite villain song, Be Prepared. Be Prepared. Hands down. Be Prepared.
Can I answer that question too?
Sure.
With the state one?
Oh, sorry. It was for both of us. Sorry. I'm just trying to.
I went to school in Alabama and then in Oklahoma. So if that counts. Oklahoma definitely counts. Alabama, I still lived here a lot. So
I have not yet been to Herculaneum. People don't know about the third city is the best city that was buried by Vesuvius. Pompeii, Herculaneum, and Stabbii. Guys, the city's name is Stabbii. It's the best one. No one ever talks about Stabby Eye. I know. You got to rush through it. It's the worst. These are true facts. Ola's the best. Ola actually lives in Italy. She doesn't live in Rome. She lives in Northern Italy. But Ola's the best. Favorite anime? One Piece. By far. One Piece. Didn't you want, what is yours? Like Food Wars?
What? No. Fruits Basket.
Oh, I thought it was... Didn't your friends in high school make you watch?
My friends made me watch Food Wars. I do not like it. I was like, what's the plot here?
The plot is when they eat food, it's so good their clothes explode.
Their eating experience was very sensuous.
Oh, he's so good.
I liked Clannad a lot.
Clannad.
I only saw the first season though.
Promised Neverland season 1 is excellent. Promised Neverland season 2 is not excellent. Erased is fantastic. Code Geass is really good as well. Facts, Christina is. It does not come on. Like I will, guys. I'm desperately trying not to talk more about Greece and Rome. Like I will talk about it all day, guys. I have not. Katrina got me a City Watch badge, so now I am officially one of the watch. I have not. The only thieves I've seen have been with the Thieves Guild, so they were doing legal stuff.
Sometimes he puts Ava in jail.
So I smoked for 12 years, 2 packs a day. And then in 2013 in January, I quit. It's right after I started teaching. I quit and adopted an e-cigarette, and I smoked my e-cigarette until June of 2018, literally 4 days after I met her. And like I had met her and I was like, oh, she's super nice. I would like to date her, but I knew she wasn't gonna date a smoker, or would have been less likely. And so it was the hardest thing to this day. The hardest thing I've ever done has been quitting nicotine. So in June, I will be 3 years without nicotine. It was, like I still miss it sometimes. Don't ever start smoking. If you don't, just don't. Like it's just, I never. Oh, can you change it, Gregory? I literally didn't know you could change. I didn't know you could edit anything here. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. How do you change this stuff? Brand?
No idea.
Oh, look at all that. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that, Gregory.
I'm learning new things.
Yeah, sorry, guys. For gift purposes, I would have put it at the top, except I don't know how you do that. Customize it. I don't know. Yeah.
For next time.
Sorry, guys. I don't know. Like, I would have to mess with this. I apologize, but I wish I could have. How do I get out of this? How do I get back to comments? Oh, there is banners. Create a banners. Oh, you can create banners. Comments. Sweet. Look at that. Nice. Good for you. Good for you. Do you know what time we were at?
Oh no, I wasn't watching that. I'm sorry.
Bollocks. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Found it. Yeah. Gregory, I don't know how to do that. If you can tell me in the comments, I will try to fix it. I apologize that it's just going to be me, like my face, like here, like you can't even see my mouth. Hey guys.
I keep trying to sit up so you can see me.
Yes, Luxembourg. Yes, Miletus. I love Miletus. I have not been there, but like in history, it's
Duolingo
cool.
does have Latin. I tried it.
Yeah. Christina, are you a gamer?
No. Well, I play Sims. I have a hobby. I thought of a hobby. Sometimes I agree, play Sims.
Thank you.
Hobby.
Are you seeing this, Klaus? Yes, I want to do more Sharp. I need to fit in. Like, I want to go back and finish reading Sharp. I've only read about half of the books, and he's coming out with another one, a new one, I think this year. But I have to find a time to fit them in. I'm just trying to. Hey, it's Fagan. This is one of my current students. Thanks, Fagan. You have a project due a week from Wednesday.
Good luck.
I am probably going to read First Law before the end of the year. Well, actually, in July, I think Leanna and I are doing a TBR swap, like a nemesis read, where I pick books for her to read that she'll hate, and then she'll pick books for me to read. We figured July, since she was already co-hosting Shelf Space, and I'm reading one of her books, The Wolf. So if she makes me read, if she picks a Joe Abercrombie for that, I might read it in July. So it just depends. Status quo, yes. Oh, fighting words. Veritas is amazing. Okay, Jesse, no, he needs to put a shirt on. All right, I'm gonna keep scrolling. I'm gonna try to catch up. Hold on. I'm so close to catching up. Yes, see, Devlin knows. Walker life lesson. Okay, good. We're at Stabby Eyes. Poor Unfortunate Souls is good. Life's full of tough choices in it. That's great. But if I become human, I'll never be my father's sister again. That's what she says. Life's full of tough choices in it. But without my voice, you'll have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the importance of body language. Ha! The men up there don't like a lot of blather. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, on land they much prefer for ladies not to say a word. After all, dear, what is idle prattle for? Come on, they're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can. And they dote and swoon and fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue who gets her man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. So sad. Oh man, I forgot. Dang it. If you want to cross a bridge my feet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam, jetsam, now I've got a voice. The boss is on a roll with these poor unfortunate souls. Aruga, and winds of the Caspian Sea, or whatever. And then it's like, now sing. Can you do the singing part? I used to bust out like that all the time when I was a kid. I love that song.
Nailed it.
That's right, I nailed it. Yes. Did you know that Jeremy Irons blew his voice out at the "you won't get a sniff without me" part? And so Jim Cummings had to finish recording the song for him because
Tigger. Jim Cummings is Tigger.
Jim Cummings is Tigger, Monterey Jack, Pooh. Oh, bother.
Most importantly, Tigger.
Shiny. I hate that crab. So shiny.
I don't like that song. I don't know why. I like the shine. I like the visuals. Though,
shiny.
but I don't like the song.
Yes, I've only read the Sharp book, so I suggest you start with Sharp. But if you want something smaller, I have heard nothing but good things about his Warlord Chronicles, which is the Arthur retelling. And it's only 3 books. It's only a trilogy. So I have definitely heard that is Crow. I've never gotten a super chat. Thank you, Crow. I ain't touching no dead body, Sean. We say that with some frequency. Agreed. I will talk about Greece and Rome like all the time, guys. You don't even know. Every time I see this, Andrew, I think of Wizards of Waverly Place, which was like, I used to watch like that 2-hour block, Wizards, Hannah Montana, Sweet Life, and Good Luck Charlie.
I liked Good Luck Charlie.
Back before Disney Channel was just people screaming at adults. I'm like, oh, we're being loud. Well, I'm loud. So anyway, I agree, Joanna. Guys, smoking is so hard. Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully read First Law pretty soon. I do teach classics. I teach Latin and a class called Classical Studies, which is Greek and Roman history. It's Greece up from democracy through the Peloponnesian War, and then Socrates, some Aristophanes plays, and then Augustus. So I teach some Greek and Roman history there. And in my Latin class, I teach the Republic and Julius Caesar. The last 100 years of the Roman Republic, 100 BC through 44 BC, or really through 0, are some of the most just huge, like larger than life characters. So great. Oh, this is thanks. Yeah, this is again little kid with autism. All I did was memorize Disney songs. In fact, my mom somewhere has a she has a DVD or VHS somewhere of my brother and I reenacted the entire movie of The Lion King with our stuffed animals. Like we had a little gorilla with a banana that was Rafiki, and there was another gorilla that was something else because we didn't have the animals. We had these like 3 little white puffballs with like eyes. They weren't animals. They were just like puffballs. Those were the hyenas. Scar was, I don't know, this big white bear and this big like gray bunny. They were Timon and Pumbaa. Acted out the entire thing, literally the entire thing, word for word. That's no joke. My mom has that video somewhere. I don't know where it is. What was your face? I gotta go back and watch the repeat.
I don't know.
Were you terrified?
I don't know what face I was making.
My least book I read so far this year, I've had nothing but 5 stars and 1 4-star. I've had nothing but 5 stars, with Red Rising being my 4-star and 1 DNF. And I DNF'd Long Way to a Small Angry Planet because it just wasn't for me. It was fine. No, I agree, Melissa. I ended up singing it. I love that end part. Like, so good, so good. I know all the Disney songs, like all of them. I like, well, nothing is the answer. Obadiah Hakeswill is the villain to Sharp. He is the worst. It says so in the scriptures, Sharpie. No, it doesn't, Hakeswill. Poof. In Discord, you can come on the days that I teach. You can come and pop in the voice chat. Haven't you seen Very Potter Musical, honey?
Yes, my friends and I in high school wanted to, we're super nerdy. We wanted to put on a Harry Potter musical. So a friend of mine transcribed all of the lines and wrote out a script for us. And then I was working on transcribing the music, and I was going to play Draco Malfoy.
Nice. You're the nicest person I know. Do you know what your Potter house is? Is it Hufflepuff? I bet you're a badger. That's badgers. That's the noise they make.
I don't know.
What is this? Why does anybody subscribe to this nonsense?
Sorry, guys.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm going to let Christine finish answering. Yes. Beata Maria, you know I am a righteous man. Of my virtue I am justly proud. Beata Maria, you know I'm so much purer than the common, vulgar, weak, licentious crowd. Then tell me, Maria, why I see her dancing there, why her smoldering eyes still scorch my soul. Anyway, this song is too hard for me to sing, but I do know all the words. That's all you're getting from Frollo. Judge Claude Frollo!
As an adult, you start to realize, like, how messed up. Like, I didn't, as a kid, didn't process all the words to these songs.
Licentious?
Like,
I know.
At all. Like, I knew that they were scary, but, like, the one you sang earlier, too, Poor Unfortunate Souls, like, that's a terrible message.
I know.
So both of them, awful.
Dark was
songs.
the night when our tale was begun on the docks near Notre Dame. 4 frightened gypsies slid silently under the docks near Notre Dame.
After Hurricane Michael, we did not have a radio. All the radio was down except for like the emergency radio station with the news. And he had the soundtrack. We had two soundtracks we listened to, Hunchback of Notre Dame, and then we had one song. And that's like it for weeks. Okay, go ahead. What are you doing?
But a trap had been laid for the gypsies, and they gazed up in fear and alarm at a figure whose clutches were iron as much as the bells. Judge Claude Frollo, the bells of Notre Dame. They ran. Something Latin, something Latin. Sanctuary, please give us sanctuary. Something Latin, something Latin. Stop, cried the archdeacon. See there the innocent blood you have spilt on the steps of Notre Dame. All right, I'm done. Like for real, I'm done.
Done earlier.
I know. Sorry, I was done. They said this. This is such a good song. Oh my gosh, people are leaving. There's no. That's what they're singing. Something Latin.
I don't think that's verbatim the words, but
agreed, Michelle. Agreed. It's shiny. Really?
I believe that. I don't know. I didn't know that, but I would believe it.
Lizzie McGuire, Team Gordo. If you're not on Team Gordo, get out.
I like Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah. So Adrian took my advice and read Long Price Quartet and loves it just like I do. Long Price Quartet was so good. If I had finished it last year, it absolutely would have been on my favorite series. It's one of my new favorite series. So good. I will let you know. Good for you, Ryan. My grandma, but when she died, had been quit for like 15 years. She said you never really stop like missing it at times, but good for you. Like it's so hard. You get it.
Keep it up. You can do it.
Hold on. Keep going. I'm trying to find.
Did you see one that you?
Okay. Hold on. I'm just trying to see. You definitely should. Andrew's Wizards of Waverly Place. Fox thinks you would have been amazing, Draco.
Thank you. I practice like rolling in my friends' laps and everything for the.
Yeah, Latin. I mean, I like Latin, but the thing is, what you learn in Latin is you learn how to think critically, and you learn about the history and the culture and like where Western civilization really kind of like came from. Like the Romans are everywhere. I also cannot see her being. Are you a Ravenclaw? Do you know your house?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Hi, honey.
What?
Guess what?
What?
You did not walk in on Les Mis, but I do love Les Mis. What's a Les Mis song that I know? Who is this man? What sort of devil is he to have me caught in a trap and choose to let me go free? It was his hour at last to put a seal on my fate, wipe out the past, and dang it! It's been too long. It's been too long.
Do you hear that?
People singing the songs of angry men.
That's Les Mis, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like,
You're right. Master of the house, keeper of the zoo, ready to retrieve another suit or two. That's servant to the poor, butler to the great, comforter, philosopher, and lifelong mate. Everybody's boon companion, everybody's bosom friend. But lock up your valise, or Jesus won't get them in the end.
Why is that one so catchy?
Master of the house, quick to catch your eye, never want a passerby to pass him by.
It's so catchy.
All right, hang on.
Ava's dancing with me.
Yes, Kristen. I'm glad. This is ridiculous. What I'm doing is ridiculous. Yeah, Frollo is a terrifying Disney villain. Absolutely terrifying. Like, I can't believe Disney came out with that movie. Like, I just can't. Like, so horrifying. That movie. Okay, here's the deal with Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hunchback of Notre Dame is a fantastic movie that Disney ruined with the ridiculous gargoyles. Like, the gargoyles are so tonally dissonant with the rest of the film. We don't need Jason Alexander. Yuck, 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 yuck. Oh, look, pigeons. Dumb. They're dumb. And they ruin the rest of the freaking movie. The movie is an excellent film, ruined by the inappropriate, like, tonal. Oh, it's so jarring. I hate the gargoyles. If you remove the gargoyles from Hunchback, it would be perfect. Hang on. Try to get to these. I agree. Did someone say Discworld is YA? If they did, it's not. That's not right. Discworld is not YA. Discworld is amazing. Discworld is definitely not YA. Like, Discworld is just one of those things where the older you get and the more you know, the more you can get out of it. Like, I see different things every time I read them. Yes, the We Free Men, those books are his YA books, though they get more adult as Tiffany kind of grows up. Again, small child with autism.
His memory is amazing, though. He has a one-man show that's 90 minutes long, and he recites in chronological order every named human conflict, every named and recorded.
It's not all of them, but it's like 142 wars, like in order.
Pages and pages, and it's insane. It's very moving.
Klaus is going to finish Betrayal in Winter today, hopefully. Yeah, it's the Iliad is. I love that. Team Gordo, yes. That's right. Senlin. Something Latin. Look, you and Ava are the cutest.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, Dritz was my introduction into fantasy, and I just devoured all the Dritz books up through. In fact, I have like nothing but hardbacks because I caught up to where he was and just started reading them as they came out. I read up through 1,000 Orcs, which I did not like. It was so boring, and so I stopped reading them. Honey, do you have a favorite piano piece you like playing?
Ooh,
I have asked for this before.
I actually really like. There's this Italian composer, and I don't know how to say his name, so I'm probably butchering it.
Is it the Ludovico?
Mm-hmm.
That guy?
Einaudi or something? Einaudi. And his song I Giorni. We had that. I walked down the aisle to that, actually, and I really enjoy playing it. It's very accessible music that I think just anybody can enjoy and listen to, and it's not terribly difficult to play. His pieces are very patterned. So it's not like a show-offy, like, oh, look how talented I am, but it's something that's just really fun and beautiful. I love it.
Do you know the words to this part? Let's do the chorus.
I know the chorus.
Let's do the chorus.
Yeah.
If we listen to each other's heart, You'll find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why, for the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye. Dad, do the perfect cast. Yeah, my patrons have been like demanding that I give them a perfect cast video, and it's coming. It's coming. I almost started to learn it last night, and then I didn't. Goofy movie, because it was late, and it was harder than I thought, because I can't dance like at all. But crap, I lost everything. No. Eye to Eye is fantastic.
Found it.
Yeah. So I would be so afraid to talk to him, but I think I'm considering asking if he'll come on like a live stream, and that way I would feel less awkward. There's coffee on my mouth. I would feel less awkward if like people were here to like ask him questions, so it wouldn't just be me, because I'd be like, what am I going to talk about? Like, hey, how about them Sandlin books? They's pretty good, right? Pretty good. So I don't know. I'm considering. Fangirl. Yeah, sorry guys. I know y'all didn't come here to listen to me sing Disney and musical songs.
It's Alan's karaoke.
But I know many of them. I like, dang it, I have to do another one.
Oh no, which one?
The one from Pocahontas, the Mine. That's one of my favorites. You know that one?
No.
Do y'all know that one? Do y'all know Mine from Pocahontas?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't sing
the one by Ratcliffe. Do y'all know that song? I'm gonna do it. I do not. The only Metallica I know is and you don't crush us down, and you break your crown, and you point your finger, but there's no one around. Just want one thing, just to be the king. But the castle is crumbled, and you're left with just a name. Where's your crown, king? Nothing. Is that Metallica? I think it's Metallica. That and Exit Light into night. Take my hand off the Never Land. That I know that one's Metallica. I don't like Treasure Planet. I'm not a huge fan of Martin Short, really in general. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like the guy's like 90s haircut. Yes, the Christmas tree is gone. Christina took it down.
I took it down. I wanted it down before his birthday.
I think in the maybe, I don't know. I haven't read the actual book.
I don't know about it.
I have not. I am considering starting it today. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oops.
I cannot, but that's because I haven't tried. But I could if I sat there and tried to memorize it. Look, Kristen loves Ludovico.
Oh, yay!
I'm almost there. What are you currently reading? I'm almost caught up. Yes, I'm almost caught up.
Yay, good job. I answered this earlier, but I'm sure you didn't catch it then. I am currently still trying to read Dawn on a Distant Shore, which is a sequel to a historical fiction book I read before, Into the Wilderness. And I'm also reading a nonfiction book. I didn't mention this part. I'm also working my way through a nonfiction book by Les and Leslie Parrott called Healthy Me, Healthy Us. And it's about just like emotional health. It's good. It's like a therapy book.
Have you heard the Alexis for French piano music? It's like Ludovico, but better. You should look up Alexis for French.
Okay, I will.
Bye, Cheyenne. Yeah. All I know, sir. Him. Sorry.
Did I say it close to the right way?
I have not read Maze Runner. I don't read a ton of YA, though I just finished Fireborn, which was fantastic. Bye, Cheyenne. I will definitely try to do that. Colors of... No. False, Kate. Sorry.
I love Colors of the Wind.
You think you own whatever land you land on.
It's a good song. We were listening to it in the car one day, and Alan kept talking through it, so he didn't know it, but I kept putting it on repeat because I wanted to hear it.
So it is better than like the tree songs. Quay, quay, Natura, you will understand. No, the Ratcliffe song is the best. The gold of Cortez, the joys of Pizarro will seem like mere trinkets by this time tomorrow. The gold we find here will dwarf them by far. So with all you got in your boys, dig up Virginia, boys. Mine, boys, mine for the taking. It's mine, boys. Mine me that gold with those nuggets. Duggets, glory they'll give me. My dear friend King Jimmy will probably build me a shrine when all of the gold is mine and dig and dig and diggity. Anyway, I could do the rest of it, but I'm not going to. Where are we? Pocahontas. I'm almost there. It's not my pen name. I wish I could write like Bancroft.
He's amazing.
I do not sing publicly anymore. I used to karaoke.
What?
Trivia night's fine. I used to karaoke all the time. Piano Man was my jam.
Alligator. What was it?
Crocodile Rock. Also that.
I'm sorry.
Crocodile rocking with something shocking when your feet just can't keep still.
That's what we were doing the night before the hurricane hit.
Oh yeah, we did that the night before. Yeah, a hurricane came through here in October of 18 and
2018.
destroyed our town. Like destroyed it. We had a tree like poke a hole through this roof right here.
In this house.
What is a word I hate? I don't hate moist. A word I hate. I don't like irregardless. What other words do I hate? I hate. There's so many. There's so many that I like, and I know the words that I hate until I need to get them. Tangled is great. I'll continue to think about words that I hate. Tangle is good.
What about words that we love?
Words that I love. Vitriol. What other words do I say all the time? I say indictment, vitriol, fool.
What about exuberant?
Exuberant. Yes. I love Dr. Horrible, the sing-along blonde. Laundry day. See you there. Under things. Tumbling. Wanna say. Love your hair. Here I go. Mumbling with my freeze ray. Yes, I love Dr. Horrible.
Didn't you and Andrew want to put
This is false. Pust and Krupp both suck. Hold on. Oh, I will accompany them, only so I will betray them at the worst possible moment. Dude, like, we can hear you. We're right here. Oh, they heard me. I must sneak away and fool them anew. Dude, we're still here. It's Pust. I was in Little Shop of Horrors, believe it or not. In the worst production ever of Little Shop of Horrors, I was Seymour, and it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. I'm literally at the bottom. Yes, I'm literally at the bottom. Japanese karaoke is super fun. Oops. Oh no, I put someone on mute. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to block you. I was trying to click your comment. I'm so sorry. It says you were blocked for 5 minutes, but I totally didn't mean it. I heart you. Please, I'm so sorry. I was trying to click it. Okay, so there's a guy who, I forget his name. So there's a guy who literally burnt down the temple of, this is why we don't have the temple of Ephesus at the one of the seven wonders, the temple of Artemis at Ephesus. He burnt it down for the sole reason of being remembered in history. So literally, this guy was an arsonist who burnt down one of the seven wonders of the world solely so people would remember his name. That's it.
What's his name?
I'd have to look it up. I think it's like Hieronymus or something like that.
So we don't remember his name.
No, we do. They declared a damnato memoriae on him, trying to remove his name from history, but it didn't work. Of Ephesus. Hold on. His name is, what is his freaking name? Herostratus, which is a name for anybody who like commits a crime in order to become famous. Yes, I forgot how often I say that. Here's the thing. I say that all the time. Anyway, so guys, this has been an underrated Disney character is what was an underrated Disney character? An underrated Disney movie is Emperor's New Groove. Underrated Disney character, Prince Hans, the hero of Frozen. That is what I would say. Right? Do you agree? Guys, Archimedes was a freak. Yes! Sorry, he was a real life genius. But the owl.
Jumped.
Oh, did Spurgey jump? Sorry, Spurge. Archimedes. Who? What? Oh, pin feathers. I love Archimedes. He was my favorite. False. This is false. This is false, Pete. We need to play something. Yes, I was there. I thought you were talking about a future one. Yeah. Anyway, guys, this has been going for like an hour and a half. Like, if you guys have anything else to ask it quick. But we're gonna wrap up. I'm gonna keep this going for like 7 more minutes. Cut it off at an hour and a half. And it's been so much. It's been so cool hanging out with you guys. I apologize that you've gotten nothing but like musicals and Disney songs. Have y'all seen 1776? If you haven't, you need to go watch it. Here's the opening from 1776. I have come to the conclusion that 1 useless man is called a disgrace, that 2 are called a law firm, and that 3 or more become a congress. And by God, I have had this congress. For 10 years, King George and his parliament have gulled, cullied, and diddled these colonies with their illegal taxes, Stamp Acts, Townshend Acts, Sugar Acts, Tea Acts. And when we dare stand up like men, they have stopped our trade, seized our ships, blockaded our ports, burned our towns, and spilled our blood. And still, this Congress refuses to grant any of my proposals on independence, even so much as the courtesy of open debate. Good God, what in hell are you waiting for? Sit down, John, sit down, John, for God's sake, John, sit down, John. And then it's like 10 minutes of singing. That's the opening. You should watch it. It's so good. It's so good. Go watch it. It's so good.
Someone better open up a window.
Too many flies. Too many flies. It's hot as hell in Philadelphia. Someone better open up a window. So good. A duet. They want a duet. Do we have a duet?
Like
do you remember Shrek? I think I got you beat. Do you remember it enough?
Oh no, I don't think I do. We used to sing that.
You don't remember it?
Can I look at the lyrics? Does that count?
What does doesn't he say like?
What does the fox?
What does he say like? I don't remember what he says.
I don't know.
Quest for Camelot. I don't like it. Don't you like Quest for Camelot? Is that no? I don't know.
I don't think
I thought we've talked about it.
There's a lot of things I have never seen nor done.
What's the Pixar theory? I need to know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
What is? Do you know? You don't know Shrek?
I was gonna look up the lyrics.
Is what something bare essentials, army cot, a hot plate, and a chamber pot. Every morning
I would boil it. No choice. I had no toilet. Just a something.
Just a view of
just a view of isolation.
Just a view of desperation. Freaking isolation. In my bedroom and very little headroom. 20 years I sat and waited.
I'm very dedicated. On the walls, the days were added. Luckily, those walls were padded. So I think I got you beat. I think I got you beat. Yeah. I think I got you beat. I think I got you beat.
And how does mine start?
I don't know. I don't know.
How does mine start? Crap. We need to do this duet. Hold on.
I just did my part. I think I'm done.
Yeah, I helped you though. Hold on. Where does mine start? Oh, you think so? That was a sad story, but I've heard better. I'm just saying, A for effort. Thanks for playing. And sad to see a princess suffer, but I had it rougher. Like that time a mob with torches burned my britches. See the scorches. You're just whiny. I had a flaming hiney. Anyway, yes, I have not read Snuff. I'm excited to get to Snuff. I have read all of them, all of the guards books up to Snuff, but Snuff hadn't come out before I had actually stopped reading Discworld. So I'm actually really excited to favorite ancient epic. I mean, it's the Iliad, but I'm partial to the Aeneid because I teach Latin. I mean, maybe. Toy Story is the best. Toy Story 2 is not good. And Toy Story 4 completely undermines the whole theme of the first 4 movies.
We hated the ending.
I'm sorry. No, that is not what Woody would do. Watch the first 3 movies. That's not what Woody would do. And I'll fight you. It's just terrible. My favorite poem. I don't like poetry really. I know you do. Don't you have one? Like, isn't it the Long Way Home?
Yes.
Are you gonna say any more? Or is it just yes?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Robert Frost.
I don't remember it, Andrew. I've forgotten this actually. I cannot believe my eyes. Nice. I mean, the Aeneid does have book 2 of the Aeneid about the fall of Troy is actually super interesting. I can add a poetry channel if y'all want. But I'm like, I had to read E.E. Cummings and his stupid red wheelbarrow in high school. And that was it with me. Like, capitalize and punctuate something. E.E. Cummings. So yeah. This has been a blast. I'm exhausted. It's hard having this much energy. You guys are great. Like, seriously, I'm closing this up. Like, you guys are fantastic. I'm so happy that I met like so many of you guys. How am I going to secure the Babel Ark? I have emailed, believe it or not, I've already emailed Orbit and Joe Fletcher for the Fall of Babel and the new Great Coats, respectively, and neither one of them have responded to me. So I do game. I play PlayStation 5, and I also have been a dungeon master for 25 years, something like that. No, longer, like almost 30 years.
You play board games.
I do, and I play tons and tons of board games. Yeah, Toy Story 3 is the second best. 1 is the best, followed by 3. 4 is good until the end. Least favorite Disney movie? Tarzan? No, I like Tarzan. What is the one between? No, Mulan's good too. What do I not like? I don't love Disney's Hercules. Jungle Book's fine. Oh, Pinocchio. Pinocchio sucks. I'm with you, Ryan. Pinocchio sucks. Guys, thank you guys so much. And this has just been like, keep following up emails. Oh, really? Jesse, I have to email them multiple times? Ugh. This is false. This is false. Sorry, Melissa. Anyway, you guys are fantastic. This has been such a good year, like meeting everybody, and like we have such a good community, guys. Like all of you guys and your channels, all of you people who have channels and hanging out in the Discord. It's just so much fun. Be on the lookout for the Golden Sun stream at the end of the month with Joanna and Vish and Charmaine. And then Book Jeopardy should be a week from tomorrow. We should be able to have Book Jeopardy episode 3. So y'all be on the lookout for that as well. Bloodborne, I don't know why they don't make Bloodborne 2 so I can play that. Sayonara, Devlin Sam. Yeah, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. And like, let me know like in what you want me to do at 5K or something. Like, I don't know. Perfect Cast is incoming, guys. What else did I say I was gonna do? I don't know. I said I'd do some stuff. I'll watch it again and figure it out. This has been Luke, thank you so much. It was so much fun. I love trivia games, guys. If you guys are ever playing a trivia game, please invite me because I really love trivia, like of all kinds. It's a true story. You guys are fantastic. I have some of the best subs and viewers like on BookTube. Like, I mean that. Like, everyone's so freaking nice. And every now and then someone's not nice. And it's just like, well, okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but I'd prefer you be nice. I will pursue the arc relentlessly. So, I do one day. I want to rememorize the one-man show of the Iliad and stream it. And if anybody wanted to watch that, it's really good. I mean, I think, like, oh yeah,
it's really good.
But I mean, people think it's good. I think it's good. That's true. She did beat me at Marvel Trivia. Well, thank you guys. You guys are wonderful. I'm going to log out here, and I will see you guys in the Discord. I'm going to end up having a nap. I agree. Thank you, Luke. I'm the cool uncle of Discord. I like it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. So I didn't hit end broadcast. I just left and didn't end the broadcast. So this time I'm going to end the broadcast. Instead,
we're leaving now. Bye.
That's so stupid.